Okay, we're checking in with Red Island. Since I think everyone should be here. And progress can be made. I could... Oh, damn it, but like, I don't have bait. Poppy is here. Okay, good. No, that's exactly it. This is the exact reason we're checking in today. Tomorrow, for new resident services. Good. That's it. All right, we can leave Red now. I'm kidding. This could have been an email. But no, we'll do some stuff. It is raining. I could look for the coelacanth. Alright. Oh, we got the dream visitor as well. Oh man, I can't wait. Inventory, 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 inventory. Above all else, inventory. That extra row. Ugh. Gotta put this bed in here. May as well. Do I want to decorate this in a different way? I guess I should be getting rid of some of this stuff. Alright. Sticking to the theme. Okay. Oh wait, it's in my pockets. This is gonna be temporary anyway. This is just so... I don't know. It looks like I've done something with the place. Sure. Oh wait, we can't. No accent walls yet. Alright, there we go. Beautiful, gorgeous. Crap. Alright, it begins. They're going to start doing this now. Just imagine that. There's a knock at the door. You're in another room and they've already let themselves in. What is it, Sheldon? He's busy decorating. How do they get it? Like, am I just that haphazard that I don't lock my door? Stay in your house as little as possible because of this. But sometimes you have to come in here to do some things. If you want to decorate your house. Does someone want to pick? Because this one could go either way. This is like, well, this is a coin flip. Otherwise, I will straight up just flip a coin. Was low? Okay. Go with that. Good work. You did it. Congratulations. Alright, if it wasn't blue, I would wear it, but it's blue, so it's going to get sold. I just think they need to give more things to do when people visit. Yeah? If you could play like a little mini game with them, that's not that. Something more interesting. Like imagine you had a game console and you sat down together and played something. That'd be cool. Alright, let me look, see if there's any other clothes I want to get rid of. Alright, these were just in case. I'd never got them on blue. That can go. I've been pretty good in general with it. I have this just in case I mess up on blue. It's kind of wild. This is how it is right now in Melbourne. Or has been the last week or so. Exactly what you see here. This is Melbourne winter. This is more representative of Melbourne winter. Don't think we need that recipe. I haven't checked that, alright? That can go, that can go, that can go. What a time to take time off. Both weeks. Basically half of my time off it's been raining, if not more. You know what the crazy thing is if you turn off the lights to your house, they still come over. Like, that's even more insane, is you don't see the lights on at home, and you still knock and barge your way in. Like, you can't even pretend that you're not home. They can sense you hiding, they can sense the fear. The social anxiety. I probably should grab some because I don't have any. Okay, this still has its chain. I guess I should get some of these fencing. I need to grind Nook Mall so then tomorrow I can buy the stuff that comes with this. So there's some stuff to do. Oh no, wait, the day after, not tomorrow. Tomorrow it's closed. Still, you get what I mean. Okay. I might just put some fencing down just to get the island rating up a bit. Okay, Poppy. Oh, you're here. This mouse scared me at first because her cheeks, they looked like they were eyes. I thought they were eyes. But she can just turn around for a sec. There, look. We can kind of see it. But this is Broccolo's counterpart, so they had to be acquired. And it's going well. I have some counterparts. 3 of these villages are permanent. Yeah, look. It's very hard for me to look at this villager and just... I mean, sometimes it works. Sometimes, like, those red cheeks look like eyes to me. I just need to change their clothing. I need to get rid of that blue shirt. Oh, so I guess she has the beach house? Alright. Right. Oh no, it's Charlie's cheese. This is Poppy. Another 50 ticket villager. Oh man, getting Poppy was a real struggle. But if there was any time to get Poppy, it was there because the odds were better. It was worthwhile. Yeah, I like Poppy. Good counterpart to Ione. Ione's the blue squirrel, Poppy's the red squirrel. Oh, I do have some bait. Okay. Yeah, we could do some fishing. Let me get the fossils first. But man, was it some effort to find her. There were some villages I ran into 10 times before I ran into Poppy. Like Gale. The Gale jump scare. Let's start moving some of the trees over here. I might do a bit more of that. I mean, it's not going to be a perfect one-to-one match. Like, it looks like... maybe not. I don't know. I'm just looking at where the bridge is going to go. That's going to be a bit of a problem because I don't think it's valid. Guess we'll see. I don't have to place it. Like, you can progress the island without a bridge. Just annoying to get around. In the interest of saving money and not moving things over and over again, I'm gonna wait till terraforming to put bridges down. Already got that. Oh, over there. Oh, over here. I think I'm blind. I should probably get rid of these weeds as well. Almost 5 a.m. time to sleep. Yeah, probably a good idea. Unless you want to reverse the sleep pattern. Well, yeah, thanks for hanging out, yeah. Get some rest. Wait, this still is how? I thought these things disappeared. See, that makes less sense. Guess that was probably one of the ones I did a few days ago. I'm not sure if I've found 4. Have I? I kind of lost count. I had 2 on me. Maybe I have. Oh, but no, there'd be 6, wouldn't there? Because I skipped a day. So there should be 1 more. Right. Is that... I don't know if... It's probably a sea bass. It's worth a shot. It's not. But I think if I want to catch this fish, I have to go through the mentality of, okay, any big shadow I see, go for it. Yeesh. That's the only reason I went for it. But I guess if I want the golden slingshot, I should hit it more. Wait, is that a spring recipe? I think I'm getting spring recipes. Hi, Mag. How's it going? Really? Okay, well. Just one, but that should be completed. Quetzalcoatlus. You've read it before. We gotta be getting close. Duplicates are starting to become this common. Oh, wow, I'm blind. Okay, well, yeah, that's the last fossil. That was the one I was looking for. I might keep that one. That one's good for just display. I can buy customization kits now. What's my spend? Okay, I'm buying these. These will be good to hand out to the villagers. If I see anyone that doesn't have a good umbrella, I'm handing them a red umbrella. I mean, that's good. As a neutral one. Alright, I spent more than 5, but it's fine. They should be upgrading their house soon as well. I mean house, store. They basically live here. It's almost their house. I wouldn't be surprised if they have a little place to live upstairs or something. Or in that little side building. Wait, are you kidding me? It stopped raining. It's not the top of the out. Yeah, I guess it is. Ah. I was gonna go fishing. Alright, well, you know what? I'll gather some bait for a little while, and then we'll do some gardening. I will be prepared next time. On blue, I have 250 pieces of bait just waiting to go. I need the same here. Why is it anytime I want to fish for this thing, it just stops raining 10 minutes later? Oh, clothing. Should probably do clothing first. Get a different outfit for thumbnails. That and I gotta get it in my head. I gotta keep talking to you. Rain pants? I'm kind of appropriate. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a great mustache. Get some more clothing. Glorious mustache. Mustache. I'll buy another one just in case I can't come here with a red. I mean blue. Oh. Very good. Where are my clams? Alright, just sell these shells. I guess I'll just spend a little time on blue then. I was ready to fish for an hour. And we'll see how the time goes, but... We're gonna need a lot of Nook Miles to buy the, terraforming and all that sort of thing. Thanks. Depends what color it is. Is it red? Yellow, acceptable. Wait, what recipe is this? Medium wooden partition? Ah, these. I'm not sure I have these on blue yet. These are recipes I need to take over. Just need the cowboy hat and it would be like a Yosemite Sam kind of look. The mustache. Well, I mean, it's not raining. Yeah. I'm just going to ignore that. I saw it in the distance. I hit that. Hang on. There's a goal for getting clams. Ah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna do it until I hit the goal. That's a good way to know when to stop. Then it's not just that the entire time. Very good. That one should be worth a bit. Ah! Oh, wait, what? That, huh? I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know the pipe could shoot you into high ground. That's interesting. I don't think it matters. By the time you get the ladder, it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, this is a knockmal thing, so hang on. That was the one I got yesterday on Blue Island that I was like, I can't be bothered. It takes ages. For some reason, I don't know. I can't find that one easily. It's not that rare, but it's not that common either. I'll be back. I got plenty of clay. Should only be a few more, and then I can go do some other things. Nice mustache. Thank you. I grew it myself. Glorious. I don't think I can grow one like that. Not with the curly stuff anyway. I think that takes like a extra level of care I don't have. many more do I need to get? I just want to hit that milestone. Alright, 9 more. That's fine. I think with a mustache like this, it gets to the point where you have to be just doing stuff to it daily. It's almost like having a mini haircut on the daily. Too much upkeep. But respect to those that can and do. I can't. I would feel too much pressure by having a mustache like that. Like, I feel like I would need to have a particular job to match that mustache's energy. Like, I don't know, I run a microbrewery or something. Circus trainer. Coffee bean roaster. And even just artists, that would probably work too. Could also be a gymnast. I could see a gymnast with this kind of mustache. Or maybe a trainer. No, maybe a trainer. Maybe both. If you were a dude, you'd definitely grow one. Like this? With the curls and everything? But then you feel like you have to wear a hat. Yeah. No, I think with the territory comes certain things you need to do. Yeah, I should keep hanging about. Actually, I knew someone that was a computer programmer that had, though not completely like that, but a pretty fancy mustache. Could do something adjacent to what I already do, actually. That's the thing, with this kind of mustache, you either have to lean into being burly or being a hipster. There is no in between. Your brother has one now and he wore a green hat and you called him Luigi and took the piss out of him for weeks. Bing bing wahoo. Big Weege. You had to call him Ouija. Don't pronounce it properly, it's Ouija. Just kept asking if he was mad, being the shadow of his brother. I mean, hey, Luigi's in a pretty good spot these days. He went from being like, here, take the controller, I promise it's plugged in, to you have to work to unlock Luigi, and everyone wants to unlock Luigi. Luigi stocks have gotten better over the years. And according to Mario Tennis, I'm not gonna go there. I swear I have to bring it back to that stupid diagram. Sorry. Ignore me. I'm just being a deviant. Mario Tennis. Yeah, alright. There was Mario Tennis marketing that released. And the internet took it upon itself to see that Luigi had a bulge. And so based on the size of the bulge and the size of the tennis racket on average in human life, they were able to calculate a certain thing about Luigi. And there was a whole diagram about it. Oof. Yeah. Well. Like I said, I'm ruined as a person. I don't want to take you down with me. I'll spare you the dimensions. But I was gonna say, I was laughing because like there's nothing to be ashamed about if you're Luigi. I mean, he's not left out. He has Daisy now. And at the very least, Nintendo haven't claimed that Daisy isn't into Luigi. Nintendo said something lately where it's like, yeah, Mario and Peach are just friends. So at the very least, Luigi's got a shot. They're just friends who help each other out or something like that. That's what they said. And if you watch Vine Source as well, like the way Luigi is featured in fan games, if you consider those canon, then Luigi is into a particular thing that Mario is not into. I mean, maybe that's why he resonates more these days, is he is the dark horse. Nothing wrong with a dark horse. Sometimes people root for the underdog, the dark horse. I think I stored the bait. I'm not sure that would discourage me from growing a mustache, people calling me Luigi. I mean, in high school, there were a few times I let my hair grow out. And in university, along with facial hair, and people were like, what Central American country are you going to liberate? That didn't stop me. My retort was, hey, be careful. I came from a country that declared war over a soccer game. You watch that tongue. It wasn't necessarily a good joke, but the cause of sudden subtle references were enough to exhaust your brother. See, that's the thing. The moment you show that it bothers you, that's enough to make it funny to someone else. You got to be steadfast in your resolve to have it not bother you. Or roll with the punches and joke along with it yourself. Which country started a war over soccer? El Salvador. It was over a World Cup qualifier. I mean, you ask people from other country like Honduras, they were next door neighbors. And, you know, people got rowdy at the games. And so one president asked the other, hey, you need to deal with people kind of targeting our people in your country. And to paraphrase, you know, the other president didn't see it as a big deal. So the Salvadorian president, I guess, threw an ultimatum and declared war. Within 48 hours, this tiny guerrilla army was like taking land from that country and was approaching to overthrow the capital. And then, I don't know if it was the UN, but someone stepped in and was like, nope, stop it, cut it out. And the war was over after 3 days. Then they played the third game, which would decide who would go to the World Cup. El Salvador won. They went to the World Cup, suffered the biggest defeat in history, and haven't been back since. I'm sure there's a few details in there that, look it up on Wikipedia, the football war. That'll give you all the info you need, but yeah. Sorry, I'm not an angry person. I would not declare war on someone over a football game. I'm just not that into sports. But it was my retort at times when people were like just taking the piss with the whole like heritage thing. I was like, hey man, be careful. Remember, my country declared war on another just for a football game. Them's fighting words. Kind of funny. It's like no matter what side I pick, if I say I'm Salvadorian, the football war thing comes up. If I say I'm Australian, the emu war comes up. I'm just fucked either way. Just some comedy war no matter which side I take. What? Did I imagine? I must have imagined that. No. Well, at least it's an interesting story. I tell people about Harold Holt and sometimes they don't believe me. Feel like there's so much ridiculous Aussie history. Oh yeah, the Harold Holt one is one of the more crazy ones. Where it's just, yeah, he was our prime minister, he disappeared, they assumed he drowned, and in his honor they started a swimming academy. He might very well be the reason why most schools across the nation have swimming in their curriculum, actually. Like, we got lessons on how to deal with riptides. The history of our capital as well. It's just Melbourne and Sydney couldn't really decide. They were just fighting over it. So we were like, okay, fuck it. Put something halfway between the two. And now his name lives on in rhyming slang. Remind me. It might be a while since I've heard it. Harold Holt, do the bolt. No, it would have been absolutely insane. You know that dance where, like, people pretend they're snorkeling and, you know, they hold their nose and then they wave their hands? Imagine if we have renamed that to the Harold Holt. It's okay, enough time has passed. I can joke about that. But that's the sort of that's the sort of thing we'd do. Yeah, for sure. I saw it on Reddit once that someone had the journal of an American soldier, and in that journal they were talking about an Australian soldier that was injured, that was decapitated, and just, well, not decapitated, like had missing limbs. Not decapitated. Brain. Had missing limbs and was still cracking jokes about the fact that he had missing limbs. And it was like, these Australians, is just something else. That'd be impressive if he could make a joke even decapitated. That was certainly a slip of the tongue. See, I mess up as well. I just roll with it, and instead of being like, "Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed," I'm like, I fucked up. But I bet the Australian would still make a joke and be like, "Sorry, I lost my head on that one." If there was some way to still talk while decapitated, I'm sure the Australian would still go to the extent of making a joke. Dark, twisted people, for sure. That's what I like. I like no filter kind of stuff. So today's viewing was Nathan Barley. Have I seen it? Has a few minutes like that. I have not. Nathan Barley. I was just watching a show, well, an anime where people... The premise of it is just a society that throws everything out, garbage, but then they condemn people and throw them into the pit of garbage if they commit a crime. I know, it was typical anime stuff along that. But anyway, Nathan Barley. Well, there's certainly a look. Is this one of these ones I should write down? Just the look alone. Which one is that? You know, this is the unfortunate thing about this anime, is like it has a very difficult name. It's Gachiakuta. Anytime I had it recommended to me, people were like, shit, I can't remember the name of it, but just look up garbage anime. I'm like, alright, but it's spelled like this. It only has a few episodes, but it's pretty good. I liked it. Alright, this is write down material. I might look into this. I mean, I kind of had a nap earlier, so I'm going to be up late. That's for sure. I was watching this and then started just watching some other random stuff and fell asleep. I got comfortable. So I might give it a look. It's only one season. It's worthwhile. Yeah, I had enough people recommend Gacha Kuta that I had to look into it. Same with Dandadan, but both I'm done with. Your insomnia is off the chain, oh no. Do you have to get up early? I thankfully don't have to stress about it, at least for the next few days. Yeah, I was watching Dandadan at like 1:30 in the morning last night. But I don't have work, so I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't work for a bit longer, well that's nice. Yeah, there's no need to worry then. Gotta remember to look into Taste of London as well, because I remember enjoying that. It's one of these things that I guess because I only saw once, it's just gone. And since what we do in the shadows is done, it'd be good to see like a Matt Berry show again. Too many things to watch. Yeah. We got through them. Slowly. Now's probably a good time to watch some of this stuff before I go back to work. Need to catch up on It's Always Sunny as well, because they got their new season, and they have quite a few episodes now. If you haven't seen any of that, it's a good show. I think it still holds up. I mean, the way I would describe it is like, if it were like Seinfeld, except everyone on the show are like horrible, horrible people. And they're not afraid to touch on anti-culture. If you want another good recommendation, one of my favorite shows of late, it only has 2 seasons, but the second season wrapped up earlier in the year, was Nathan Fielder's The Rehearsal. Too slow. It's the Nathan for you guys. So he has a new show. He disappeared for a while. And the premise of his new show, and I mean, it's a loose premise because the second season, it's still that, but I think it's just becoming its own different thing. But the premise of it is he lets people rehearse something, some event in their life. So he goes to insane lengths to create sets that will mimic, you know, the thing they're going to do. So, for example, you know, the first person, he's, and this is in the trailer, so it's not that much spoiler. It's some guy that wants to admit that he's lied about something to a friend. And so he recreates the bar that they hang out at and just, you know, using Gantt charts and everything, every potential response you could have to it. So the guy is fucking with people that are overthinking something simple. Like, it's a simple conversation, but the guy, I guess, is so self-involved that he thinks it's going to be really important and defining of their friendship. You know? So that's the premise of the show, is like he kind of indulges these people and just creates really elaborate rehearsal scenarios for whatever they're trying to do. And, of course, it's with his dry humor, so you can't tell he's joking. And, yeah, it's great. It just keeps getting more and more absurd. It's probably one of the best deadpan comedians I've ever seen. Yeah, it's pretty good. Doesn't have that many episodes. It's just 2 seasons and it's rather short, so. The list is growing. And that one is a big recommend from me. He also had another show that one is a bit more strange in premise. But if you like Nathan Fielder and want to see him in something a little different than what he does, it's pretty good. It's called The Curse. It's just one season. It's with him and Emma Stone. And it's just I guess it's like a black comedy. It's dark. But Nathan plays a guy that's in a loving relationship, and it's so weird seeing him, like, as normal. Just, there's no other way to put it. It's just, well, normal and then a little not normal. Like, yeah, I guess the character he plays is a very, very flawed guy. You think you've heard of that? Yeah, it's him and Emma Stone. They do. It's a really good show, I think. And I think it's a kind of show that tells a story and then probably won't continue. Alright, I'll stop. That's, I guess, stuff that I've watched recently. Okay, I think that is just enough bait gathering. I'm gonna move some flowers now. Since I don't want stuff here. Alright, what about in terms of new shows? What would you recommend that you've seen lately? If you have any. You live in the past. That's fair. I watch a lot of older stuff too. Some new stuff that's pretty good though. And if you're into British stuff, what's the name of it? Ugh, the completely made up Adventures of Dick Turpin. That's like a year old now. That was alright. It was an Apple TV thing that I was checking out. But with Noel Fielding. So if you like his stuff, yeah. Love the Boosh, yeah, same. I have it on DVD. The Dick Turpin thing was pretty good though. And Future Sailors for some reason. I haven't seen Future Sailors. Let me check out these flower charts. And what do we even want from pansies? I feel like I don't want anything. It's just, I've already got them. I have the orange ones already. Ah, I don't think I need pansies at all. I mean, okay, if I can steal blue and the others from blue. The newest thing you were going to say was 10 years ago. Oh, no. That's alright, I mean, still say it. I'm not going to be like, how dare you? Those aren't the rules of the conversation. Okay, in that case, I'll keep these. I've made you realize you're frozen in time. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you enjoy what you enjoy. I still watch older shows, like, every now and then I'm like, okay, I feel like watching some Scrubs, or that 70s show. Malcolm in the Middle. I was watching It's Always Sunny. And that show's from the early 2000s. Alright, catastrophe. Let's see what this is. Okay. I mean, it finished in 2019 in your defense. It's not 10. It started 10 years ago, but it was still going. It's not that old, and you're excused because the COVID time stretch is like 2019 would feel like it's 3 years ago. So that's fine. Alright, I wrote it down. Still, I mean, if there were any children in that show, those children would be, like, approaching the age of 20 at this point. That's one of my favorite things to do is when watching older TV shows. If there's a child in that show, I'm like, damn, that kid is like so and so old now. And the animals will be dead. Okay, I'm not morbid, but no, that's on par. It's like for Australian humor. It's just sitting there, you're watching a show, and you're like, damn. Well, that dog's dead now, isn't it? Just... It's okay. Nothing wrong with being a little grim. You're a ray of light, clearly. I'd prefer a balance than someone that's just nothing but a ray of light. You have too much light, you get sunburnt. No one likes sunburn. And okay, especially when it comes to movies, I've only been watching old movies lately. So I'm kind of stuck in time as well. Been having movie nights where I'm like, okay, the movie that's going to be picked has to be made before the year 2010, or the year 2000, or the year 1990. Oh, it's raining again. Oh, I might be able to catch fish. I mean, some of my favorite movies are John Hughes movies, and they are definitely stuck in a bubble. I mean, one of my favorite British films, Death at a Funeral, like that one. Very old now, but still love to watch that one from time to time. It makes me laugh every time. They're classics, yeah. But even if they weren't, I enjoy what I enjoy. I recently got reminded of Young Einstein, that old Aussie movie, and I don't remember it. I know I've watched it, but I don't remember it. And it's something that I'm, like, very morbidly curious about. Like, how that would hold up. In a movie where the main actor's name is Yahoo Serious. It was on TV all the time, just barely remember it. That's like the edge of my millennial memory. He's 72 now. Fucking hell. The passage of time is cruel. That makes sense. I don't know how old I was when that movie came out. Andy's a philanthropist, so he gave up the comedy game. I almost read that like... like how they're doing Arrested Development. Shit. It's Always Sunny. It's Always Sunny has a joke about that too. Someone says they're a philanthropist, and I think Charlie Day's response is, shouldn't we report them to the police? Just jokes like that. Okay, I'm not gonna waste this opportunity. I have bait, let's go fishing. Okay, I think like my on for tonight, I'm gonna watch something that's been talked about here. Or at least start it. I mean, I just finished Gachakuta, so I'm looking for the next thing anyway. Okay, between... Okay, this is what I have. Rake, Mr. In Between, Nathan Barley, Catastrophe. Which one? Those are the ones that are like at the bottom of the list, and... The most recent. Nathan Barley, and you think it's on YouTube. Okay, well that makes it easy. That makes it an easy choice. Done. I'm just glad I have chips to eat. The gods of Coles and Woolies were merciful. I'm not charging $6 for a pack. Tiny European ones. You know, yeah. Though, I gotta say, because they had a fried chicken one. I know, haha, me liking the chicken one. But I will say, that's probably one of the best chicken-flavored chips I've ever had. And the sour cream tiny European ones were pretty good too. They were quite good. So, I have some there. I guess I have cheese as well. I can do like a little plate and just kick back and watch it. I mean, I got nothing to do tomorrow. It's just gonna rain, so... Yeah, those chips, the kettle, like European style crinkle cut sour cream and onion, I think they're probably one of the best sour cream and onion chips I've ever had. I think Woolies has them on sale. I'm not sure if they're still on sale, but that's where I got them. They were $3 and it was worth it. I almost feel tempted to go get more. Has it actually rained as much as predicted? Some days, yes. Others, it's been more clear than expected. But I mean, tomorrow it says 85% and Friday 90 and Saturday 90. Tomorrow could be like a bit of a coin flip, but Friday's definitely going to be miserable. Welcome to Melbourne in August. It's actually what you're seeing right now. Yeah, I mean, Melbourne has its upsides. It's just a couple of months where it's shit, but then September, October, great months. They're awesome. Not too hot, just nice. November's a 50-50. December, as long as you don't get the extreme heat, you're fine. And it's a dry heat anyway, so... Oh, you're serious? You'd love a few stormy days? Okay. It was hard to tell. Given earlier, we were like, oh yeah, I'm a ray of sunshine. I like rainy days as well. I mean, it's relaxing. Not so much when you have stuff to do, but... I've always appreciated just being warm and then just kind of kicking back. You like the weather to be as dark as your heart. And you're in Cairns, right? It's too slow. Brisbane, right, gotcha. I've only been to Brisbane once, but it was nice. I liked it. Would have trees come down and cut you off from everywhere, so you had to stay home. I don't think I've ever lived that far out for that to happen. I've lived a sheltered suburban life. With the exception of that time there was that massive storm in Queensland in what, like the 2010s, and then that just caused the East Coast to flood. There was a river that formed on one of the roads. Brisbane's okay, it's no Melbourne. I mean, I guess I haven't seen enough of Brisbane to say that. I can definitively say that Sydney is no Melbourne. I always throw shade at Sydney. I mean, I've liked most of the places I visited in Australia, minus Sydney. Wait, Sydney shits on Melbourne? Really? Okay, okay. I was about to ask, elaborate. Have I lived lots of places? No, just visited. Lived in Melbourne primarily my whole life, but I've been to every state except South Australia. And my friend from South Australia said, you flew to Perth, you went over Adelaide, that's enough. You were technically, what do I hate? I don't hate Adelaide at all. I don't know. I've never been. My friend from Adelaide was like, you flew over. It was enough. I'd have to ask him. I can't judge. I've never been. So I am indifferent about it. But he described two things when I asked him, like, why. He lives in Melbourne now. That was another attempt at a joke. Okay, from now on, sarcasm. The Twitch kappa. That's how you do it. Like, if people want to joke, this is what people do on Twitch. Like this. The emoji kappa. That one. That's like the #1 source of I'm kidding. This sentence was a joke. Please don't take serious. Otherwise, I might think you like Adelaide. Should probably keep the anchovies actually for pizza. But the reasons he gave me were, I don't know if it's still the case, but he described a freeway where it goes in one direction depending on the time of day, and that just causes a bunch of problems. And then public transport. That was the one thing when he got to Melbourne, he was like, I'm home, I'm staying here forever. Was just the frequency of public transport, especially in the city. Apparently over there, like, you're waiting an hour for certain things. So. How would they do that? I have no idea. I mean, I guess maybe... let's say, in terms of city planning, all the places where people have jobs are just condensed in one part of the state. Maybe it's a case that the majority of people head in one particular direction, depending on the time of day. And if it functioned like a normal freeway, then one side would be constantly empty. That would be my guess. Like, just not dispersing places where people have jobs. There's a technical term for it, I can't remember. Brain's gone. And if you want to go the other way, you don't. Well, you just take one of the other roads, right? It's not the primary thing. It's kind of like here in Melbourne, you have the M1 and then you have the Princes Highway. If you can't take the M1, you just go on the Princess Highway. Yeah, I haven't been. I mean, I'm curious about it. Can't be worse than Sydney. I'm kidding. Sydney's not that bad. That's just the experiences I had. It was someone being rude, someone being a dare, or just all of the above. Or dealing with the stupid bridge and getting lost. Like, their roads are just stupid compared to just others. Love Melbourne and the uniform grid. But I guess that's the other thing. I don't think I have a reason to go there. That's the thing. I can't think of a reason. I've been to Tassie. Yeah, love Tassie. Tassie was great. Aside from the bees they have there being gigantic, and the first time I saw one, it scared the absolute living shit out of me. Very beautiful. The Hobart's not that big of a place, but it's still nice. Like, I really liked Mount Field, the Gordon Dam. Well, apparently those bees are docile. They're not aggressive like our mainland ones. Damn it! Oh! That could have been it. Wait, what? There we go. And the Spirit of Tasmania was an experience. I went to Port Arthur as well. That was cool. Yeah, when I went to Brisbane, it was work-related, so I didn't get to do any touristy stuff, so I don't know if it counts, but I was there. Problem I'm having is this controller, man. It's just, it feels like it just doesn't vibrate at all compared to the Switch 2 Pro controller. Just picture this. It's like 7 in the morning. You get up, you walk outside, you're yawning. You want to get like a coffee or something. And then just this black blob comes flying at your head. It's something you're not used to, and you just get scared. And then someone makes fun of you for being twitchy because it's just apparently docile and don't do anything. I think even in knowing that, I don't think I'd be used to them. One thing though that was strange, I can't remember where it was, but like some parts of Tasmania have tombstones on nature strips. That one was weird. I seem to have a very low tolerance for critters. I mean, bugs, mainly. And it's just acclimation, right? Like, I didn't live north. I didn't live north of that line. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was back when people owned a bunch of land, I guess. I don't know. It was odd to see. Ah! It's too slow. Oh, this controller. It's not a bad controller, it's just I'm not used to the rumble anymore. Oh, this is going to be a challenge. Yeah, it's like, I think it's pretty rational to have a little bit of a fear of spiders and bugs and stuff like that. Snakes. We're talking about other little things, that's fine. I'm not going to be scared of a little marsupial or like a possum. Unless the possum comes from the shadows and leaps. And you're not expecting it, maybe. I'm sorry I don't pet the giant spiders. Or the snakes. Or the bees. And then there are some birds that you should just fear anyway, like magpies. I don't want to get pecked on the head. It's coming off judgmental. Nah, not at all. I have this habit of, like, just over-explaining myself sometimes. Don't even worry. It's just me. It's a wonder you survive this long. You don't fear the things you should. It's amicable, though. I mean, I'd rather not be afraid. Just phone calls in groups of more than 3. Groups of people are overrated anyway. I prefer quality over quantity. And then more often, the bigger the group is, the more likely you're going to have to just talk about something you don't really care about. I've had 2 conversations at, like, a group gathering, and once in an Uber, where, like, the person's idea of small talk was asking me what I did for a job. I said it, and then they, not even a joke, like, asked if I knew Mark Zuckerberg. Because they said, like, everyone works with Facebook these days, right? And that's, you know, me saying no, and then the conversation kind of ending after that. No way. Oh yeah, no, I'm not kidding. It's genuinely shocking how many times that conversation has happened to me. Like if I've ever talked to Mark Zuckerberg. People ask you what you do, then they tell you the most complex trauma for the next hour. Oh god. I'm sorry. It's okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep mentioning butt cleavage or something to do with the booty to summon you. That's about it. I mean, at least with that, it's something you do, and it's probably more interesting than small talk. But I imagine it gets tiring, as people might be looking for advice or something. It's like, it doesn't happen as much anymore, but, you know, admitting that you knew about computers and then getting asked about a computer problem. Or a business idea for like an app or something, man. And then it's you know, it's something like eBay. And they're like, but it's not eBay. You came in on an interesting sentence. Why the hell do people keep turning up the moment I am talking about this sort of stuff? It's never when the full context is provided. I mean, do you want to know, Ash? Do you want to know? Would you rather just leave it up to the imagination? Shit. This has been rather unsuccessful. Something about butt cleavage. So do tell you, okay. Well, no, it's butt cleavage and then a specific kind of person arrives. I was playing another game of Kami and there's a character in there who wears a dress and the dress for some reason at the back has a cutout in the shape of a peach and it's on the butt area. And so I was like, I couldn't tell because the graphics were cel shaded. I was like, wait, is that a pattern or is that her butt? And then someone said butt cleavage. And as I said that, Miko here turned up. And was like, whoa, I turned up at the right time. And then earlier today, I was playing that same game again. You play as a wolf for context. So, you know, there's a command where you can bite things. And the moment you walk up to another dog, and let's say you're face to face and you use the bite command, the dog turns around. So I was like, why do they point their butts at you to present? And once again, somebody turned up. And here on, I'm cracking a joke to make reference to that. It's, oh, look, someone decides to turn up. I've had to explain butt cleavage more in the last 48 hours than I would have liked to. It wasn't even something I coined. Who's got a butt? Are we talking about? Oh, God. I sure know how to draw out people from, like, just watching to start chatting, but just pull out the butt cleavage every time. Oh, man. It's the anti-look. It takes, I think it's the anti-look for a specific kind of viewer. There's a common demographic here and I am going to figure it out. There's a common denominator that is causing this. At this point, it better become an emote. I don't think I'd be able to. I don't think I'd be able to. That's the sort of thing where that emote would probably get removed right away, and then I can't automatically publish emotes because they're like, smut emote, not allowed. You weren't even lurking at ad finished at the perfect time. That's what everyone claims. That they weren't just sitting there waiting for butt cleavage. I'm not even sure I can even show the well, it's a screenshot of Okami, so it can't be that bad, but it's not relevant to Animal Crossing. So it's not part of Animal Crossing gameplay. But if I were playing Okami, I'd be able to show the context. The PS4 needs to be updated to the butt cleavage. That's certainly a sentence. But the PS4 thing is not going to get me in trouble. Butt cleavage will. And it's still nice. The PS4 thing is nice. It's... Those who are around for it know about the PS4 meme. How bad is the image? I mean, it's a cartoon character. It's a cartoon character. That they're wearing a dress, and the dress... You see this peach here? Imagine that there's a hole in the dress that shows that. That's what it would be. Oh, what? It's gone. Oh, no, it's here. And so someone called that butt cleavage because it was like the sort of thing you would see on the front of a dress. The kind of window you would see on the front of a dress, but instead it was on the rear. In more ways than one. And I was just reading out the message. And my words were like, okay, I like that. I liked the terminology. Like, that's a funny thing the chat member came up with. And to someone else, it sounded like I said I like butt cleavage. It was more strong. What do you mean it was more strongly worded? What are you talking about? In what way? Oh, God. Like a plumber's crack? No, the front of a dress that would have a cutout that would show off cleavage, but instead it's on the rear. That's what the outfit was in the game. Not plumber's crack. Like, just straight up what I just described. That peach. Imagine that peach on the rear. Great choice of outfit. Thank you. I appreciate it. Gonna have all these clips about this stupid thing. Can we see? I'm not going to pull that up right now. Like, we're playing Animal Crossing. I'd have to skim through the video. I'm looking for the sealer camp. I amassed a bunch of bait, so... No butt cleavage in Animal Crossing. Would hope not. I mean, maybe on the works of art, the classic statues. Maybe. No, but it's too distracting. It's gonna take too long. It's not that I don't want to show it and it's bad. It's more that I have to skim through a 4-hour video to find the point where it is. And I'm just not going to do that right now. It's too much effort. Now, if you want to look it up yourself, just open a new tab, go to... Not yesterday's, the day before. Go to 48 hours ago, and then skim through the video yourself, and you'll see this character. She's like the goddess in the game. Or just look at chat. You know what? Chat is going to be talking about butt cleavage. I amassed a bunch of bait sounded like something else. Alright then. What I'm going to do, guys, what you need to do is, like, much like I am outside in the rain, you need to just go pour some cold water on yourselves right now. Because we are just talking about butt and just a bunch of different things. Right now, that it's like, are we playing Animal Crossing here, or am I writing like a novel that I need to just read in a sultry voice? How far is this going? Cold shower. Finding every single one except the coelacanth. I mean, if you look up this is the thing, if you look up the goddess, you're not going to find it, probably, because no one is going to show a picture of her rear if you look her up. You're going to see just the picture of the goddess. It's not like you're going to go to the wiki of the game and, hey, there's the goddess and her picture is like her rear. I need it to be like a podcast where I have my own just person on the side where I'm like, yo, pull up that footage. You would Google it, but the UK Online Safety Act might not even let you do it. God. That's a whole thing as well, isn't it? And the first picture looks like a peach blossom. Yes, so the dress that she's wearing, where the cleavage actually is, it looks like a peach. So that is also on her butt. What you're seeing on that dress is also on her butt. And so someone called that butt cleavage. And I found that term funny, so I was like, I really like that. And of course, to someone else it sounded like, Oh really? Oh really, to what? Yes, it sounded like that's what I was saying. It sounded like I wasn't talking about the phrase, but the actual thing itself. Are we caught up? Do people understand? Oh man, I've had to talk about this way too much in the past 24 hours. 48 hours. Why does it look like her butt is actually hanging out instead? I don't know. Ask not Konami, Capcom. No, describe it more. Okay, well, you know. Hold on. Oh god, this is not going to work, is it? Hang on. How do you do this? Give me a sec. Production value. That's zoom in. What is it? Shift? No. Control shift. There is a key for cutting, cropping. Okay, hold on. This is where OBS kind of sucks. It's not alt. Alt is different. Okay, crop. Oh, crop to bounding box. Okay, hang on. That might work. Crop left. All right, I'm doing this manually. Oh, that's annoying. It tries to maintain... Okay, hang on. No. How does this work? Stretch to bounds, scale to inner bounds. Maximum size only. Is that the one? Let's see if this works. I see why it's not working. It's because the scale mode. Aha. Okay, got it. Now we're cooking. So what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying, is to picture that, okay? This is what I'm saying, is to picture that. Okay, that's what it was. And so a chat member was like, butt cleavage. And I laughed at that and said that I liked that terminology. I meant to say that I liked that terminology. And instead it sounded like that I really liked this in particular. Okay? Do we understand? Oh god, this is gonna make like the end of your highlight reel, isn't it? Go through it one more time. I'm not. This. I think if I dig myself a deeper hole, I'm gonna end up like somewhere in the US. I'm gonna end up in the other hemisphere. I mean, if you guys want to hear more about it, that speaks more about you than me. It's just the tipping point for the stream. The secret to popularity is just coining phrases that are smutty and having to explain them every time you use them. Next time see her in game pointed out. I can't because she changes outfit. So the outfit she had at the start of the game just isn't there anymore. She's not wearing that dress anymore. So I can't even do that. Straight up, if you want to see it, you have to go look at the VOD itself. I mean, honestly, it's not that tricky to do. I just can't do it because I'm streaming, and then the audio will just go all weird. Just go back to the VOD 48 hours ago, look at the chat, and when you see the word butt cleavage, then you just jump to that part of the chat, and that'll be it. I'm talking like minutes, not even minutes. It's rather instantaneous. The views on that VOD will be through the roof. Good. I mean, I'm not going to have any shame in, let's say my rise to stardom is just through this. I mean, I'm not the one going to go watch it, am I? But I bet the person that coined the phrase and actually wrote the message is probably just sitting there laughing maniacally as they see me just desperately trying to diffuse the fact that I'm not, like, a degenerate. I mean, look, no kink shaming. If you want to be into that stuff, that's good. That's fine. But it certainly wasn't my intent to be, like, just so blasé about that in the moment, you know? Excuse me. I had something in my throat. Who said it? Go find out. I'm not pulling up the video. This is why I have a genuine fear that, like, a younger relative might watch this one day. You can't scroll the far. No, it's the VOD from 48 hours ago. You can just skim through it. And I've already warned. I was like, do not play my stream out loud. All my nieces in the room, do not. Like... 90% chance it's fine. But then there's like a 10% chance where it's not. I mean, she's a good kid. She's not going to repeat what I say, but I'm going to become that uncle, you know? The weird one. The one that you tell stories about. That one relative you tell stories about that they did or said outlandish things. What is going on? Why do I keep getting balloons? No, but she, like, Yard specifically said butt cleavage. I did not say butt cleavage. They specifically said butt cleavage. The message was butt cleavage. There you go. This is just butt cleavage. That was the message, exactly. I mean, you could probably clip the moment now where, like, that misunderstanding happened, because seconds later. I was saying how much I liked the wordplay there. I didn't use those words. I said I really like that. That's one of those unfortunate things that out of context, it sounds a little fucking weird. You need to do it after stream. You miss some of the jokes now. I'm not telling any jokes. I'm just all right. I will cease being funny for the next minute. You are safe. So how about them clams? Is this me trying to stop the smut? It's not really trying to stop the smut. Like, what are you saying, that clams are smutty? Please don't answer that. Like, I know there is you could find a way, I'm sure, but I'm just saying, how about them clams? It's a bit of a segue into just me focusing on the stuff that I'm doing. Getting clams to get bait. How about them clams? No oysters? I've never had oysters before. Am I challenging the Twitch chat? I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to catch a fish. That reminds me, I'm gonna have to like stitch all the clips from the last 3 months together. It's probably that time to just, there's enough there. And so this one's gonna be about me screaming at a golf game and talking about butt cleavage. That's great. It's still saving stock on 99. It'll do that. Give it a minute. Oysters are an aphrodisiac. Hold on. It blocks links. Hold on. Because there have been a lot of bots lately. Hold on. See, this one doesn't. There you go. Immortalized. Sorry, why are we pointing out oysters are an aphrodisiac? I'm sorry. Why? Why are we talking about that now? It is. Oh, you were talking about the butt cleavage. For fuck's sake. I'm not playing it because I don't want to cross-contaminate this video with that statement. Are oysters clams? I mean, do they fall under bivalve? Like, isn't that the classification of them? No, but I'm getting clams because that's what I need to do in fishing. It's not like I have a choice. I don't know how like oysters being aphrodisiacs is going to help me fish. Shit. I just looked at the time. Oh my god. It was 11 p.m. It felt like it was 11 p.m. just 5 minutes ago. It's midnight now. Did I really spend like 30 to 40 minutes talking about this? So they only do this when you're carrying money. I've noticed this. I need to stop carrying money. Yeah, I've sunk 300 to 400 pieces of bait trying to get this fish across 2 islands. I still don't have it. Have I found any red villages? The red villages have been secured. Red is progressing. Tomorrow, the resident services. Why did I make weird noises? I think there's genuinely something wrong with me. Here's one. That's Broccolo's counterpart. Here's the tool. The chicken brothers are real. You had to leave and come back and you got an ad for fried chicken asking have you eaten yet? Have I got chicken sponsors? I wish. That's the one thing I'd probably be able to shill and have a straight face on it. But like genuinely guys, you know me, I eat this stuff all the time. I would not have any moral dilemma. You know, this is Ion's counterpart. So, that's happening. Red is progressing. Yes, found Poppy after running into Gale a dozen times. At one point, spending 5 tickets, 4 out of those 5 tickets were Gale. Who else do we need? I mean... I'm trying to think. I mean, we need the red frog. Yeah, Naomi was another one that just took a while. Just took so many tickets. I think I ran into several villages 5 or 6 times before running into Poppy once. It got to the point where I think there were only a dozen normal villages left that I hadn't run into out of the 77. There weren't that many left. But then some of the other ones I need, they're new ones, so... I forget the rabbit, but there's like a... It's a pink rabbit. But not pink. But they are Hopkins' counterpart. And again, it's because Hopkins is light blue, light red is pink, so that's my logic. Then the others, I mean, we got to see what pops up. I'm surprised no one's wanted to move out on blue this week yet. It's around that time. I wanted it to happen before the weekend so then we can just shove a bunch of tickets and try and get it to work. It's just, I don't know. I should probably check in on blue. Not on stream. I'll do it off stream. But just see if someone wants to move out. I haven't played blue today, but I probably won't as the time has turned into midnight. How many tickets do I have? Like 50 or 60, something like that. I don't think I could visit blue. You'd just be watching me move flowers, and that would probably not be that great. I'll check in on it on my own. I don't feel creative enough to do Happy Home tonight. Actually, I kind of put the thought in my head of like watching stuff tonight, and I have potato chips. That sounds pretty good. It's like getting in a blanket and watching stuff in bed. That sounds good. I don't remember this fish being that annoying to catch. Oh, there it goes. I feel like on the 2020 island and last year's island, I got it relatively quickly. Did I have a pile of... I saw I had a pile of fishing rods made. Maybe I used them all up. Okay. Tell you what, your challenge of the day is to use the word butt cleavage in a sentence somewhere. And it can't be to explain that you watched something, where the stream was talking about that for 40 minutes. Never have you ever thought you would hear butt cleavage. I don't know what to say. I know for sure it can't be the weirdest thing that's been said here. I know for a fact it's not. I mean, we've said stuff like Lelo calling armadillos meat coconuts. What was that sound? Uh-oh. Ooh. Hold on. Okay. I think it's bad. Internet maintenance. Hold on, I need to say chat. Alright, well, I mean, I wasn't doing much anyway. Okay. Let me get rid of... The internet is definitely down, so... I guess this is YouTube exclusive now. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of this. I bet chat's gonna be joking about, like, butt cleavage took down the stream, because of course it did. I knew it! I fucking knew it! Okay, but no. It's not that. So my ISP is doing maintenance. It's going to be down for 20 minutes. Oh. Okay. I was just typing in the chat like, sorry. Well. I mean, I guess this is getting sand, but I'm going to laugh if I get the coelacanth right now. I don't have a fishing rod though. Hang on. I have to see this one through. I actually do remember there was a maintenance email, but I couldn't remember when. I guess it was tonight. But usually they do it at 3 a.m., not now. This is a bit of an odd time to do it. Or it could be unrelated. Who knows? Ah, fucked it up. So I don't have an uneven number. I mean, who knows? It might come up again. Not entirely positive. Wait. I guess that's a springfish. Huh. Let's not bother with the little ones. Alright, I tried. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be its own thing, honestly. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, either way, I was thinking of wrapping it up anyway. Let me just buy... Did I get the song? I can't remember if I got the song. Ah, man. That was funny, though. We like to have fun here. Ha, I did not. Okay, that's being acquired. And I'll probably have to go water stuff on red. I mean on blue. I'll check in on blue. Off stream. It's a count on that. Just to double check no one wants to move out. Okay, but that'll do for today's session of Animal Crossing. If you're watching this on YouTube, you got to see like an extra 5 minutes that Twitch didn't get to see because internet connection died. But thank you for sticking around to the end. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, leave a like if you feel like it, and we will do more soon. All right, take care.